Is the Stegadon any good in patch 5.1.1? I'm being specific because apparently the Stegadon's armor-piercing missile attack was supposed to be raised to 350 armor-piercing, not 150 armor-piercing, which was in prior patch notes, but somehow not implemented. My honest reaction to this was, wait, when did Stegadon's missile attacks get nerfed to begin with? What's up with that? Anyway, on to the details. The Stegadon is recruited for 1550 gold and 388 upkeep per turn. On Ultra Unit size, it comes in at 9,244 health. Note the lack of feral in the name going forward. Armor is 110, missile resistance 15%, leadership 65, which isn't atrocious, speed 50, charge speed 90, so a big uptick. Melee attack starts at 30, with an attack interval of 3.5, so less downtime between animations. Splash target size is medium, therefore only up to regular cavalry and the like, and max target splashed is 7, which is actually pretty good compared to the Bastiladon and Carnosaur, in the sense of softening up a wider array of targets. Melee defense starts at 32, with missile strength given to us as 420, split between 120 base and 300 armor piercing, nice and hard hitting. There is a bonus versus infantry of 18, which is its primary way of making up for relatively low and tame melee attack value. Charge bonus is 70, which is very good, and mass is 5000 or soul grinder level. Its ranged attack is apparently known in tabletop as a great bow, and is a ballista in all but name. Literally, all but name. Range is 360. Pursuant to the patch, the missile strength is officially 398, split between 125 base and 350 armor piercing. There is a bonus versus large of 50, which pads damage against large targets. The attack inflicts poison, mostly relevant for the speed debuff, but also dampening enemy shots in an artillery duel. Reload time is 12, total accuracy is 30, calibration distance 275, with a calibration area of 9. So it's not pinpoint accurate, and really is meant to hit the broadside of a Dreadsaurian or some such. Penetration cap is very large, and max targets panned after the first is 20, but that's on an ideal shot across an infantry unit, basically. The unit is a siege attacker, causes fear and terror, has the primal instincts buff if below 50% HP, does not have feral rage, and those ranged shots can and will damage and destroy outer walls and towers. In the redline skills, Beast Driver enables a maximum of plus 6 melee defense, plus 12% weapon strength, and plus 8% missile strength at 3 pips, so that helps with melee survivability and the raw damage output. Note that you aren't actually getting the full benefit if it's a feral beast with no missile component. Epicentrist grants rank 7 Stegadons plus 10 armor plus 5 leadership and plus 12 flat charge bonus, raising the latter to 82. In the tech tree, it's the exact same deal as with the Feral Carnosaur. Upkeep, recruit rank, and melee attack plus 5 and charge bonus plus 15, no help for the missile attack further, but making the melee side shine. Also, nothing stops you from using magical support, except lack of the right spellcaster, of course. Flaming Sword of Ruin, for instance. Now, how do you use the Stegadon? I'll rely on my YouTube senpais and convey it like this. Ranged, you get nowhere bringing only one Stegadon except for plinking and initiating battle. 3 or 4, now you're talking. They're accurate enough that they can really help zero down particular targets, or at least help you a lot with that mission if they stay isolated. If they don't, well, the thing is, Stegadons are kind of do-it-all dinos. They have ranged, but they're also really good at charging and even cycle charging, getting in and out of melee, though their speed is only decent in the end. Bottom line, they hit hard enough that you can use the range to afflict large targets and melee to stomp on infantry. It's not complicated, but if you get them out of trouble, give them support, maybe healing them, they can do a lot for you. And they're so well-rounded, and also such beautiful support for smashing your way into a city faster. They're a huge time saver and force multiplier. That's good. You want that. Now imagine this wonderful, well-rounded unit with almost half the ranged weapon strength, a mere 150 armor piercing with 50 bonus versus large. Isn't that criminal? Isn't that just an atrocity against the faction? Yes. Yes it is. It has been corrected, and that makes sure the Stegadon is not just good, but an auto slot in basically any high-end army composition. It takes a tier 4 building in an expensive building chain, but they're pretty worth it. Also yes, skink chiefs on them are nice, but they can get ancient Stegadons too. And much like Razordons, you want Stegadons in paths. Maybe you don't have 40 turns to wait, so the unit has an important place out there. Take care, and have fun enjoying the Stegadon as it was meant to be, a way to reach out and touch flying lords, and then raffle stomp all over their skeletal hordes.